Hello, beautiful women. Welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. I'm Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. I did a video in my group on Sunday, and I shared a few things in there, and all of a sudden this morning, you are on my mind that you need to hear some of this. So, as I follow always what I think, I'm down here to talk to you. I had a fitting room. I was in a store, in a fitting room. It was really busy. All the stalls were full with women trying on clothes, whatever. What I can't begin, hi Juan, hi Victoria. What I can't begin to tell you was the self-talk that these women were saying to a friend on their cell phone, or just out loud. When they would come out and look in the mirror, they would say to the salesperson, "Oh my God, I'm so fat. If I don't lose these 10 pounds, everything looks better on the hanger than it does on me. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I've got so much weight, it just doesn't come off. I lost 20 pounds and I gained back 30. Excuse me." On and on, you get the picture. Why was it so upsetting for me? Because I'm an advocate of self-talk. What you focus on grows, it expands, it gains momentum. I've always talked about the car going down 100 miles down the road and hits a tree. It's a wreck. Do you think this was going to stop when they walked out of the fitting room? No. They're going to go home and call their mother and their sister and their friend and tell their husband, "I just can't find any clothes. I'm so fat. I've got to lose weight. What should I do? Nothing looks good on me. I never find anything. I've got a wedding in 3 weeks. I'm never going to get into the dress I want to wear." Beautiful women, you must begin to hear your words. What do you think about? What do you speak about? Because what you express is what you're going to get. That's right. So that was just huge for me. I went into depth on it with my group, but I want you to become aware, awake, conscious to what is coming out of your mouth. Especially about yourself. You should never be talking about anybody else, but what you say and speak and how you refer, and do you make a mistake and go, "Oh, I'm so stupid." Dina, hi. I have no words for this. You have no idea the future that you are creating with yourself by the language you're using today. Because today, you're living through everything you thought, said, chose yesterday and before. Today's history already. Whatever things you're going to start thinking and verbalizing and saying and choosing today, that's your tomorrow. You can't change today because that was from yesterday. Do you get it? The next thing I want to talk about is worry and fear. We know, if you're following me at all, that when you're in worry, fear, anxiety, you're out in your future. Too far out. Because you're starting to wonder, how's it going to fix? How's it going to happen? How's it going to whatever? Worry is a habit of thought. It's a thought process that you have. Unfortunately, I want to tell you that worry is, your thought patterns of worry usually develop as a child from 0 to 7. And unfortunately, it comes from the condemnation and rejection that you felt at that time in your life. You're such a bad girl. Why did you do that? You are so dumb you can't get anything right. Now, it may have been verbal and it may have been nonverbal, but you read the energy, you absorbed the body language, the looks, the raised eyebrow from your mother or your father. These create your habits of coping mechanisms They become habits of thought. A habit is something you do over and over and over again. They become your limiting beliefs. A belief is something you think about over and over and over again. You were jump roping with a little friend, your 8, 9, 10-year-old friends. You fell and really scraped your knee. You went home. You wanted mommy to make you feel better. And you burst in the door crying, and she says, "What happened? Look at how filthy dirty your dress is. I did the laundry yesterday." What did you do with that? You're never going to be that vulnerable again. You're not going to go to anybody to say, "I'm hurting," because you don't get comfort from people. One experience, 8 years old. It's running your life. You fill in your own blanks of how and what things happened for you. I've got mine. This takes thought. It takes becoming aware of it. So now you're who you are based on all of that. We all have garden variety of worry. We all have it. But studies have shown that when you worry about something, it usually does happen. An example, a tragic example, is that they know that in war, the young boys that go into a war and that die in the war, all kinds of people die, right? That's not the point. But those that worried about dying in the war are usually the ones that did. Your worry will produce for you what you're worried about, because you're going to prove yourself right. There are no good guys. I'm getting more and more hysterical. My clock is ticking. I'll never have kids. Or I'm 46 and I've never been married. Or I'm my age and divorced and I want to get married. And where is he? There's no good guys at this age. And oh my gosh. If I keep going with that, and that is what you will get more of. More panic and no good guys. You've got to retrain your mind, and this is possible. Not easy, but possible. Do you know that thinking a positive thought consistently over time is harder than any physical labor in the world? And if you're not a positive thinker, okay, it's going to take work. But it's never too late to start. You're never too old. I didn't get this in my 20s. Hi, Jill. I didn't get this in my 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. Maura Beat, hello. But I am living a different life today, a different quality of life. Because what you think about, if it's negative, if it's worry, if it's panic-provoking, it's all a lie. You've just been trained to believe your thoughts, and then you feel it in your nervous system, so you're sure it's true. It's not true. Your negative thoughts and how you behave when you're in negativity can become the warning lights on the red light warning on your car when you need gas, to the point of just saying, "Oops, I'm off. This is telling me I'm off." Let's turn to some tools. Let's call my coach. Let's get a coach. Let's get a mentor. Let's get someone that's been there and can pull me through. Let's have better conversations. Let's ask better questions. If your question is constantly, "Why does this keep happening to me?" there's no good answer. There is one answer, but it's not good. It's because you're not doing anything to change you to get it to be different. Higher quality questions have high quality answers. That's right. and you should learn to live in curiosity. You can learn to manage your fears and worries, even lessen them. I am not suggesting in any way that you flatline your emotional life. It's impossible and you don't want it. And that's what so many of you think I'm talking about. Just, I'll never feel fear again. I'll never be afraid again. I'll go out and be happy and, not self-aware on my dating. I'll never get angry again. I'll never yell at the kids again. Really? Those are goals you're never going to meet, and that's going to be your next stick to beat yourself up with. I am not suggesting things stop, but I'm suggesting the time frames of living in the worry. You can find tools to shorten the time frame. You can learn how and when to get into the present when you're extremely negative. There is so much I can teach you. Join my private Facebook group, Relationship Mastery with Confidence and Dignity. Go over and look at my new website, relationshipmasterymentor.weebly.com. Leave your email address so you're on my list, in my world. And that's it. I just really felt this was important to share with you. Have a great day. I'm Chana Gilman, your Relationship Mastery Mentor, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.